Hear me, I say, I know a search representing for one to make a flare. Subscribe for the latest update.
I now declare that nomination day will be Monday, August 18th. And the general election date is fixed at Wednesday, September 3.
Blessed love YouTube family, welcome back to another exclusive moment. Hope you all having a wonderful chosen man on the seat. As my earphone and self, the Prime Minister come out and him say nomination day will be on the 18th of August and on the 3rd of September would be the day you vote. You understand, for whichever party you want to vote for, whether JLP or the PNP, whoever your choice. Meanwhile, the Minister of Education made some adjustment on the school opening term for this September, which the 1st of September would be the day when the students who are going on orientation should go out. On the 2nd and the 3rd, school will be suspended for the election. On the 4th and the 5th, school will resume the orientation. So remember people, on the 2nd and the 3rd of September, school will be closed due to the accommodation of the election. The 4th and the 5th, school will remain open for the orientation. Now saying this and saying that, after the rig rally with the Jamaica Labour Party on Sunday, which is last Sunday night, at the Half Tree Square, where the Prime Minister actually announced the election date. Retired legislator K.D. Knight is threatening a defamation suit against Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton and the Jamaica Labour Party for the playing of what he insists was a manipulated record at Sunday's JLP mass rally. Mr. Knight says the recording falsely suggested he has no confidence that People's National Party President Mark Golding can lead Jamaica. He says the recording is clearly altered and the words are a deliberate concussion designed to deceive the public and tarnish his reputation. However, Dr. Tufton was hesitant to come out and clear the air about the allegations.
I have taken note of K.D. Knight's comments and threats of legal action. I am not intimidated by those positions. I've made a comment based on the evidence that is available in the public domain. The facts are that K.D. Knight has attempted to discredit, based on his conviction and how it was expressed, the leader of the PNP, Mark Golding. He did so in a particular context. Yes, I agree. But the facts remain. He can now not try to disassociate himself from those comments that he have made, including comments about fundraising and the unethical approach to fundraising by the Golding team when they were involved in a campaign. So I stand by that position. I've always known K.D. Knight to be a man who expresses himself and has no fear or favor in expressing himself. I am disappointed that on this occasion he's attempting to change what he has said on record, and it leads me to believe that he's not at this point operating as a man with a conviction or with principle. That is quite unfortunate, and I will stand by my position, hold my position, because it is a matter of fact, and it does lead to questions about Mark Golding's integrity, about his judgment, and about his capacity to provide leadership, not just for his party, as K.D. Knight was referring, but also, frankly speaking, for the country.
So 2 men believed to be mastermind of the brazen double murder of the policeman's wife and 5-year-old son in St. James on Saturday have been killed in separate confrontation with the police. The police who was injured in the attack remains in hospital in serious condition. Reid was a reputed leader of the notorious KDF gang, which is said to have orchestrated the hit on the policeman's family. It is understood that lawmen acting on intelligence went to a section of Shooters Hill in Bulls Bay, St. Andrew in search of Reid. He is alleged to have challenged the police who returned fire. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. An AK-47 rifle and undetermined amount of ammunition were seized. Gray was cut down in a police operation in St. James. It's understood members of the gang have made threats against the security forces and their families, leading to the elevation of the threat level against the security force have been raised. Members of the force are urged to exercise extreme caution, especially in St. James and neighboring parishes. So, my people, in Iwagwan, it is not only a threat for this policeman and his family, but for all of the police in the region there. So extreme caution needs to be taken by these police officers and their family. You understand? We can move on to the next topic. So a decomposed body of a man was found hanging from the ceiling inside a room at a premises in Ferry District, St. Andrew on Sunday. He has been identified as 52-year-old shopkeeper Wayne Samuels, a resident of the area. The police report are about 11 a.m. Samuels' decomposing body was found hanging by a sheet from his neck inside a room. Why, people? Some people might have said the one they sound like a suicide. Or I wonder if I rob him, or hang him, or what really happened. We don't know. We're going to get the more details on it. But as soon as we get more details, people, we'll make on you go on. But if anybody out there have any information, feel free from my comment section and share it. You understand? Yeah, man, and comment towards the whole thing. Now, the body of a man was found with gunshot wounds in a container and the compound of the non-profit community organization Children First in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. On Sunday night, the deceased have been identified as 31-year-old laborer Orlando Roper, otherwise called Bikehead, of Monk Street. One more that people, one more that gone again, you know. This time, gunshot wounds. You understand? People, me I tell you, it don't look pretty. Just don't look pretty, people. Anyway, we can move on. And last but not least, people, we have some sketch news and some things will go on last night. So it says that 3 people were shot while at a wake in Waterford, Portmore in St. Catherine last night. The shooting began on a roof of a premises along Elmore Way and continued along Canewood Road. The injured victims are 18-year-old, a 75-year-old, and also a 73-year-old woman. All people them there, you know, the 75 and the 73, you know. Remember, you know, a wake is a place where people go for pay them respect. If they even can't make it at the funeral, them go at the wake for pay them respect. You understand? To loved ones or friends. You understand? And man go awake or shoot up wake and injure them, the old people there. Also a 18-year-old. Tell me now, people, you see where Jamaica gone. People feel free to run up the comment section and share your thoughts on the whole thing, because we don't get the full info. As soon as I get it, we know we can come and we should be told we're going to get it. You see me? Anyway, we'll hear the points.
So we got the news that there was some shooting in the Independence City Division. We're on Portland West in Waterford, which separates the Independence City Division from the Waterford Division. So Council and I, we decided that we're going to come down there to see what is taking place. We got some sketchy information, you know, I wish not to say much on that. I'll leave that up to the police officers who were quick on the scene and doing some thorough investigation.
People as an ear for yourself, the council, say get some information, you understand, and you know, they're going to pass on the police, so hopefully them catch them criminal elements real quick and fast and take them off the road, because we can't have them type. Right now, them say the crime rate will go down, you understand, by how much percentage right now, and if I really saw it go, where we really glad for no see at this side there, where it will go down and you know, can reach one day, we never know, hopefully, where we even have no crime on the island. I see people look at Jamaica, where hope love and unity can come back in their place, people, you see me? Yes, man, but you're gonna people really hope them really catch them criminals there. And you know, all at one who take off at the road, and just meet them justice. It's my people. And that we say, you know, once you do certain wrong, you need to just meet the justice. Whatever. You know, say you plant peas, you reap peas, you plant corn, you reap corn. That's it at that, me say people. So remember, people run up in the comment section and share thoughts and all. And what we just go through a while ago, and want to think about the people and any information I want to share, feel free to share it. You understand? Yes, some people. So remember, like up this video to 1,000 like quick and fast, and people if you don't know me and to go to see it. Yeah, man. And also remember, say, you know, share the video on the social media platform so YouTube can rank these videos so more law-abiding citizens, not only in Jamaica but all over the world, can actually relate to these videos, you see me, and forget the whole thing about it and gravitate to the channel so we can build a better team. You see it, people? Yeah, man. And remember, my YouTube family, subscribe to the channel if you want the next update whenever it's out. If you don't subscribe, you're not going to get the next update when it come out to see it. I don't want to miss out on nothing. You see me as my YouTube family. So guess you know, more news coming up later on. So go and big up your good self. Until later again, peace out.